Hey guys, so about a year ago, I made a video trying not to say any filler words such as like, and it was incredibly tough. So I want to do that again today, but this time I want to see if I'll be able to speed up and speak a little faster because at that time I was speaking really, really slowly, even though I was able to strip away all of the filler words from my speech. So today I want to talk about, a particular topic without using any filler words, but also by trying to speak a little bit faster. So let's get started. What I want to talk about today is overthinking. If you're someone who overthinks, what I'm going to tell you, what I'm going to share with you as your fellow overthinker is going to be incredibly helpful. I believe that it's going to come in handy at some point in the future. So please listen to me. Hear me out. When it comes to overthinking, usually what I personally experience is that I don't really overthink everything. I am very particular about what I overthink. And there can be, imagine one particular thing that is constantly bothering me and that is constantly on my mind. And then I'm going to be overthinking it. I'm going to be replaying scenarios related to that particular thing again and again in my head. And it is debilitating. It debilitates my mind. It debilitates my soul. It actually eats away at me. It takes the fun out of life. Most of the time, I feel like I'm drowning in my negative thoughts, not being able to run away from them. They're always rattling around in my head. So it's incredibly difficult to be able to stay on top of them. They're always worrying me, preying on my mind. And as I said before, they take so much fun out of life, like these negative thoughts. I don't know, I think I just said like. So that's overthinking. But one thing I realized lately is that thinking about it is not going to change it. Whatever it is, thinking about something is not going to change it. Maybe doing something about it might probably change it, but thinking about it is not going to change it. So every time I'm loaded down by worries or negative thoughts, I have to remind myself, thinking about it is not going to change it. You may be overthinking a mistake that you made a couple years ago, an embarrassing incident, or an embarrassing incident that happened 10 years ago, or what you have to do tomorrow, how you want to navigate your life in 2025. Like Eric, I said like again. I'm sorry. I think I'm basically defeating the purpose of this whole video. I'm sorry. Anyways, to go back to what I was saying, there can be a bunch of things that you can be overthinking and that you're obsessing over. But remind yourself that thinking about them is not going to change them. If anything, it's just going to put you in mental distress. You're going to be so distressed. You're going to be beside yourself with worries. You're going to be overcome with emotion because of overthinking. But if you really think about it, I have got two scenarios, okay? If you think about it, it's not going to change it. If you don't think about it, it's not going to change it either. For example, if you're overthinking a mistake that you made about a couple of days ago and you're constantly dwelling on it, not being able to move on from it, you have two scenarios. You can overthink it or you can let it go. If you overthink it, it's not going to change the mistake because what's done is done. You can't undo what's already done. But if you let it go, you can't change it either. But which one is better for your peace of mind? If you really want to sustain your peace of mind, which one is better? The same thing for future events as well. You're worried about going in for an interview. If you overthink it, it's not going to help you perform better in the interview. But if you don't overthink it, it's not going to help you perform better in the interview either. But which one is better for your mental health? Which one is better for your mental well-being? Apparently the second one. But if you actually want to perform better in the interview, what you're supposed to do is gearing yourself up for the interview, doing a lot of preparation work, doing the groundwork, practicing all of the interview questions that are commonly asked so that you don't get stumped by trivial questions. But when it comes to thinking, dwelling on something, agonizing over something, being worried about something all the time, that's actually pretty pointless. And this is something that I realized only probably a couple weeks ago. And I wish I had that kind of realization a lot earlier, because I believe that could have saved me from a lot of stress. But now that I've already realized it, I want to share this with my fellow overthinkers, because I don't want them to go through the same I don't want them to be enjoying themselves emotionally like I did. And remember that you can overthink, but it's not going to change it. So it's better not to overthink it. And it's better to put some ideas into action if you have ones, or just allow yourself to enjoy life to the fullest. Okay, very cool. I think I performed a little bit better than I did a year ago. I don't know how you guys feel about it. If you want to watch that video, I'm going to link it below. So thank you so much for watching this video, everyone. See ya.